Good afternoon, Schneider Driver Recruiting here. My name is Marissa, this is April, Courtney. We're here to talk about the truck driver packing list today. So what to pack with you when you're going to orientation.
Right, absolutely. So some of these that we have on the table obviously is just the bare bones of what you can have. Lots and lots of items, but some of it we would have never fit on the table or trying to get in. So we'll just do a quick walk through some of these items today, show you what we got, what you can have. Definitely, like we said, it's a bare minimum. You can have much more than this. But feel free to ask questions. We'll answer those for you when we can. But I'll kick it off. And so one of the main things a lot of drivers don't think about taking along with them are tools. So like basic tools. So I run along screwdrivers. A lot of people say, well, which ones? Same for both. So your Phillips and your flathead as well. Both of those will come in handy if you need to fix a headlight or do anything, just minor maintenance on your truck. Those will definitely help you out. A tape measure obviously will help you out too if you need to do any sort of, if you're on a dedicated account, do any sort of kind of more hands-on type of work. And pliers as well. Both needle nose, regular pliers will help you out, along with a wire cutter. Not that you wouldn't need it a whole ton, but people will use them if you're in intermodal and using some sort of plastic zip tie too. These can help you out as well. So we definitely recommend bringing those along. Those are just some of the basics that we had for tools. You can also bring crowbars, some grips. I mentioned the wire cutters, crescent wrenches. A utility knife you can have, a fifth wheel like for your pin puller, push broom, and a shovel too. So a lot of people don't think of shovel if you're driving through in the winter time. Got a shovel out your truck. Make sure to keep that in your truck with you. So those are just some of the basic necessity tools that we had and are easy to show you in today instead of just pulling out my shovel. Sorry, it's in the back of my car. So just some of the basic tools, but a lot of other good stuff too.
And definitely want to give a plug here. We are live, you guys. So if you have comments, questions, make sure to message below. We do have 2 people standing by to be able to kind of feed us the questions as they're coming in. So definitely message us away. We really enjoy it. Next topic that we want to talk about in a little bit more detail is your electronics and your gadgets. So one of the most important things that, revolves around everyone's lives these days is going to be that phone charger. Super important, that cell phone. You can't use it while you're driving, but having that line of communication, bad weather, need to pull over, talk to your DBL, super duper important. So this is a must always.
And for your tablet too.
Oh, for tablet as well.
Yep.
Correct. Good call on that one. Okay, so next thing we have on here, just some other things. CB radio, not something that's a necessity, but I know a lot of drivers ask, can we have it? Yeah, for sure. Bring that CB radio with you. Flashlight, I know you already had mentioned.
Yes. Yep. So, I didn't. Make sure it's got batteries in it.
Yeah, batteries too.
It's fine. Oh, shoot. Yes, I have batteries in them. Good to go.
And then also headset or headphones. So sometimes, if you're at a truck stop and you're waiting for the customer or something simple, hey, these are always definitely great to have.
Absolutely.
Or, I know we have another recruiter on the team. She's currently dating a truck driver, and she said what he does for exercise is he will actually, park the truck somewhere safe, and he goes for a run. So being able to get that exercise, have that with your phone, you're good to go for a jog or a walk and listen to some tunes. Also on there is a 12-volt cooler. So not all of our equipment is equipped with those mini fridges just yet. So being able to have a cooler that you can hook up, that way lunch meat for sandwiches or snacks, whatever the case may be, you're kind of set up for that to be ready to be healthy out on the road. Saves you some money as well because you're not spending that money every single time to eat out for those 3 meals a day.
Right, absolutely.
Next category, cleaning supplies. So what we have on here is Clorox wipes, especially with all of those nasty germs that are going around. Make sure that you have some Clorox wipes to keep everything clean in your living space. Another one is dish soap, something super simple, just to have with you.
Think of.
Right, those necessities. Why would I need this on the road? I guarantee you it'll come in handy. So we have that as well. Let's see, heavy duty trash bags. You're gonna have garbage while you're out on the road. That McDonald's wrapper has to go somewhere. Preferably not out the window because no one likes a litter bug. So make sure to have those trash bags. What else do we got here? Toilet paper. Need I say more?
Very important.
Keeping your truck clean and everything you need right here.
Definitely. And then also baby wipes, or like once again like the Clorox like disinfectant wipes, more for yourself than for cleaning the actual truck down. But hey, messy burger, something like that, be able to clean it up.
Absolutely.
And the other things we have on here, laundry detergent to do that laundry out on the road, even a laundry bag, 1 or 2 dirty clothes, clean clothes, kind of keep everything organized and clean. So that's mainly, and I have to remember here, or that's next category. All you.
Okay, so also you don't want to forget your toiletries when you're out on the road. Very important. We have quite a few things here. So floss. We do have a hairbrush here too.
This is a fancy hairbrush though. I like this one.
So you can put your hair ties right here. You don't have to worry about losing them while you're out on the road. And then of course shampoo, conditioner. We have toothpaste, toothbrush, and then some soap. So, really going to kind of depend on, personal preference on what toiletries you're going to bring. But you don't really know what the truck stops are going to have.
Absolutely.
So it's good to have that with you and, pack it up before you go out on the road.
Whatever you like best. Absolutely.
Yeah.
So once again, we're talking a little bit about your truck driver packing list today. We have all this stuff online, posted online on our Schneider blog page, the Slice of Orange page. So if you are like, we just went through a ton of stuff, you're not sure what we're talking about, we have it all listed online as well. So a couple other things as well that a lot of people think about while they're driving is office supplies. So pens, pencil highlighters, whatever works best for you. We are now going digital quite a bit, but a lot of people still like to, let's say, write down a trailer number if in case a tablet goes down or whatever it may be. You got your pens, papers, pencils for all that type of stuff. So that is really important to have if you want to have just folders, markers, some duct tape. Will solve every problem you ever will need and have. Super glue if you just need to do some sort of quick fix until you get to an operating center, whatever that may be. So office supplies, a lot of things that you don't think about can help you not only in orientation, but while you're out over the road too. So a couple other just miscellaneous things as well. First aid kits. So we were just talking about, we have first responders here at Schneider, so people that are trained in first aid, and so they offer this to us as well. You can buy a generic first aid kit at like Walmart or Walgreens or something for pretty cheap. The dollar store. And it's got everything you need in it in case you had some sort of medical minor accident while out on the road. You can have that as well. Batteries are always a good one to have for the flashlight or whatever you may be. And then what you should always be wearing and always having, but your vest too. So make sure you keep that in the truck or usually on you at all times. Mine's still a little dirty from my ride along. So it's good to have high visibility. You want to make sure that you are safe. But just a lot of random things that a lot of people don't think about while you're on the road. We have there's a lot of other miscellaneous items too if you want.
And one of those being too something as simple as
your leopard sunglasses.
My leopard sunglasses. Every once in a while it's something.
I like those on you.
Yes. Thank you.
Absolutely.
It is something that once again it's so simple and everyone might be getting a kick out of us laughing about it right now.
Yeah.
But when you're out on the road, this is something that's very useful versus being squinting and driving down the road. So it's a lot of small things that it might not sound like a lot, but when you're out on the road for 2 weeks at a time, it can be something that can make life much more comfortable and easy.
Right.
So we do have a couple of questions rolling on and want to make sure to answer those. So first one is percentage of fleet that is auto versus manual. Great question. We are actually working on transitioning to 100% automatic here at Schneider. Not fully transitioned yet, but
almost
very,
there.
very close. So good percentage is you will have an automatic truck because that's where we will be eventually is that 100% automatic.
Yeah, truly we're almost to a point where only a good handful of trucks are still manual, and those are for just certain accounts, usually out of Southern California. So if you're not in Southern California, you most likely are going to be in an automatic truck. So good question. And we have, do you have bonuses for a clean DOT record? So not necessarily when you come on board like a bonus, but we do offer performance bonuses or performance pay, I should say, if you're being a safe driver. So when you're on board with us and you have, your safe driving, on-time deliveries, fuel efficiency, things like that, you can actually get pay added to your rate per mile or your hourly or weekly pay, whatever you get paid for. we offer that for just being safe. So not necessarily coming right on board, but we do have it once you've been driving with us. So great question. And if you have any other questions, definitely feel free to ask them again. Once again, Marissa, Courtney, and April with Schneider Driver Recruiting talking about your essential truck driver packing list. So if you have any other questions, definitely, like we said, we're on the website, on the blog as well. We have a whole blog we printed it out to show you, and I kind of go through it. There are over 50 items, and that's just some of the bare bones of it. Obviously, not everything is included.
Right.
We just kind of hit what we think are some of the essential necessities while you're out on the road. So.
And if you're looking to apply, go to schneiderjobs.com, pop in that zip code, and give us a call. We'd love to hear from you. Have a great day, everybody.
Thank you.